I'll give you 5 minutes. I need to know where Jinxing is.
Zhang Beibei.
Jinxing. You bitch. How dare you get pregnant with brother Jinxing's child? Tell me, how should I punish you?
Zhang Beibei, this is against the law. Don't do anything foolish.
Now you're scared? Too late. I heard. You play the violin, right?
What do you want?
Of course. I'm going to ruin these hands of yours. Now, it's your turn. And the bastard in your belly?
The film was translated
If you kill my child,
and narrated by
Jinxing will never let you go.
Won't let me go? Jinxing, you overestimate yourself. In brother Jinxing's heart, you're nothing more than a jumping clown.
Don't.
John, bye-bye. What do you want to do? Get out. I'll settle the score with you when I get home. Uncle. Bye-bye has gone too far this time. She must be punished severely.
Jinxing, for the sake of Uncle, who has raised you for over a decade, please forgive her.
But Bye-bye has grown up. You can't keep protecting her like this.
But Bye-bye is my only child. I really can't bear to see her suffer. You and Bye-bye grew up together. Can you really bear to do it?
If Bye-bye is not punished, she won't learn her lesson.
How about this, Jinxing? I'll have Bye-bye be your secretary at your company. You can personally help her change her ways. Okay?
Okay.
Miss Jian, your hands won't be able to play the violin anymore.
Doctor. Is there no other way? I beg you. Help me.
I'm sorry. Also, your father's outstanding medical bills should also be paid.
Without these hands, I can't play the violin. Where am I going to get the money to treat my dad?
I'll pay the medical bills. As compensation. About the kidnapping. Don't hold it against Bye-bye.
What did you say?
Bye-bye is my family.
What about me? I'm pregnant.
What?
I said, I'm pregnant. Or else you thought Zhang Beibei. Why would she want to hurt me? She wants to get rid of the child in my belly. Su Jinxing. Even so, are you not going to care?
In the future, I will teach her well.
I understand. Zhang Beibei, if you kill my child, Jinxing will definitely not let you off.
Won't let me off? Jinxing, you overestimate yourself. In Jinxing's heart, you're just a jumping clown.
The next day.
Jinxing, I heard about what happened to you. Su Jinxing is such a jerk. You should divorce him quickly.
So many years of feelings. How can it be so easy to give up the divorce? I need to think about it more.
Jinxing, you're something else. You dare to brazenly discuss divorce with your lover.
Su Jinxing, Jinxing is still very weak. Be nicer.
My wife. I can do whatever I want. But you don't always be thinking about other people's things.
Enough. You should go back first.
Jinxing. I'm warning you. If you don't break off contact with Su Yichen, then
The
later,
film was translated
don't come
and
to see me either.
narrated by M Media.
1 week later.
One week after being discharged from the hospital, he really never came to see me again. Jian Chenchi. Just compromise. Which time haven't you given in first?
If you had earlier divorced Jian Chengxi, I wouldn't be like this.
You still have the nerve.
Brother Jinxing, you're so protective of Jian Chengxi. Do you like her? Don't forget, the Jin family was bankrupted by you. If she finds out,
That it turns out, he did all of this. Dad. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have married Su Jinxing. I shouldn't have. Let's talk.
I've thought it over.
Su Jinxing. Let's get a divorce.
What did you say? Don't forget. You're still carrying my child.
The child is not yours.
Not mine. Could it be Su Yichen's? Jian Chengxi. You're something else. Divorce then. Don't think I care about you.
Mr. Su. Jian Tiansheng's medical fees need to be renewed.
Jian Chengxi. You dare to cuckold me. You should have thought about the consequences. Stop the medication. Just let him be paralyzed in bed. Su Corporation.
stop.
What are you doing here?
Of course I am. Here to work. Speaking of which, I still need to thank you. After I kidnapped you back then, Brother Jinxing just kept me by his side, closely supervising me.
That's what he said at the time. Is that what he meant by discipline? Or is it that? This is just his excuse for keeping Zhang Beibei by his side.
You're getting divorced? You should have divorced long ago. Just because you're occupying the position. You wasted me and Brother Jinxing's so many years.
What are you doing here?
Sign it.
Divorce agreement. Jian Chengxi. You're just so eager to be with Su Yichen. He's also cheat. Can only pick up the broken shoes I don't want.
Su Jinxing. We're getting a divorce. It has nothing to do with Xu Yikan. It's me.
Jian Chengxi. Think about your dad's medical bills. Do you have the right to bring up divorce?
The film was translated and
Xu Jinxing.
narrated by M Media.
My dad's medical bills. You promised me.
Get out. Do I really have to sign? Jian Chengxi. I'll give you one last chance.
Yikan. Why are you here?
Jinxing. I heard you say you're getting a divorce from Su Jinxing. Is it true?
It's true. Yikan. There's something I can trouble you with.
What is it?
I'm pregnant. But I want to divorce Xu Jinxing. So I said, it's your child.
Don't worry. I'll keep it a secret for you.
Jian Chengxi. We're not even divorced yet. And you dare to live with Su Yichen.
We even have a child. What does living together matter?
Jian Chengxi. How can you be so cheap?
I've always been this cheap. You don't know, do you? For 3 years of marriage, as long as you weren't home, I would go find Yikan. I love him. I don't want to keep doing this with him, sneaking around. So please sign it quickly.
Okay. You're something. Kukulding me. We'll see. From today on, I'll deal with the Su family. Su Group publicly acquired Su Group Hotel. Okay. You're something. Kukulding me. We'll see.
It's Xu Jinxing.
Who let you in?
I have something to tell you.
Is it for Su Yichen?
Xu Jinxing. Our matters. Don't drag him into it. If you have any means, come at me.
You really have deep feelings for him. You've given me such a big green hat. I can't let him off. Get out.
If I really leave, then the Xu Corporation. I'm not with Xu Yikan.
Then the bastard in your belly. Where did it come from?
The child is yours.
It's mine. Don't tell me. You said the child was Su Yichen's back then. It was your excuse to reject me.
Yes.
Get out. Get out. Tomorrow morning. Go do a paternity test.
Mr. Su, the child is yours.
Confirmed as biological child.
Now, you can let Xu Corporation off now, right?
Jian Chengxi. You love Su Yichen that much. You can even lie to me about this kind of thing.
No. I just don't love you anymore.
Don't love me? Jian Chengxi. What if you don't love me?
The film was
In this lifetime,
translated and
die.
narrated by
You will die by
Media.
my side.
Why? You clearly don't love me. Why do you still want to keep me here by force?
Just because I haven't had enough of your body. Is it enough?
Su Jinxing, I've been married to you for 3 years. In your eyes, am I just a tool for you to vent?
It's good that you know. Tonight, move back home.
I won't go back.
The consequences of not going back, you should think it over carefully. Sue Corporation. And your dad.
I'll go sleep in the guest room.
Sleep here. I won't do anything. Seeing that you obediently came home. Speak. What do you want? I'll satisfy you.
I just want you to disappear from my sight.
Jinxing. Don't push your luck.
Push my luck. After I came back, you locked me in the room and confiscated my phone. Are you planning to lock me up for life?
If it weren't for you and Su Yichin being ambiguous, I would lock you up. If you feel bored at home, come to the company with me tomorrow. I'll give you a salary. Your dad's debt. Isn't it still not paid off?
Su Jinxing, stop pretending. My dad is like this now. Isn't it all your fault?
What do you mean?
It's nothing. Anyway, I hate you. I hate you. I don't want to see you. And I won't go to your company.
I will no longer pay for Jianchang's any medical expenses. How you guys handle it? Do as you see fit.
Why are you going back on your word?
Are you sure you're not coming to the company?
Su Jinxing, you're so shameless.
Say whatever you want. In the future, be obedient. Otherwise, you know the consequences. Still not sleeping?
Jinxing. Aren't you going to divorce Jinxing? What are you doing here?
Su Jinxing forced me to come.
Impossible. Brother Jinxing, how could he possibly let you come to the company? It must be you vixen. Who played some trick?
Believe it or not, your call.
Brother Jinxing, why did you let Jinxing into the company?
What's wrong?
She's just a violinist. She doesn't know anything. You let her into headquarters. Aren't you afraid of people gossiping about it?
Since you're so worried about her not being able to handle the job, then you take charge of her. Three days later.
Zhang Beibei, what trouble are you looking for now?
How can he say I'm looking for trouble? Brother Jinxing, ask me to teach you well.
Jinxing knows full well that Zhang Beibei and I don't get along, and you still want her to teach me.
Do these files properly, and don't leave work until you're done. Brother
The film was
Jinxing, I stayed up
translated
until 2 a.m.
and
yesterday
narrated
to
by
finally finish them.
Media.
What's going on? Such simple numbers. And you still get them wrong.
How can Jinxing be so stupid? She can even get this wrong? I'm sorry, Brother Jinxing. Maybe it's because I was too sleepy yesterday.
How about this? You go practice at the grassroots level first.
Jinxing, I won't let you off. Brother Jinxing, there's no need for this, right?
Bye-bye. You have to take responsibility for your mistakes.
But Jian Chengxi actually did the files.
Jian Chengxi. Since she did them, why did you bring them over?
Jian Chengxi. She said she didn't want to see you. And then I...
Jian Chengxi came to my office. You did this.
Yes.
You can make mistakes even with such a simple report.
I don't understand these things in the first place. If you think I can't do it, then just fire me. Anyway, I don't want to work here.
Do you not want to work here? Or do you not want to see me? Jian Chengxi. This isn't a place you can just leave whenever you want if you don't know how. Then honestly follow bye and learn.
Brother Jinxing, you're just letting her off like that? You were just telling me to go to the grassroots level.
Alright, I've made my decision.
You're biased. Dad, Brother Jinxing let Jian Chengxi, that bitch, come to work at the company. And he's protecting her in every way. What should I do?
Then you quickly think of a way to drive her out. Does your company have any important projects recently?
Yes.
Then you leak the confidential content of the project to sue group competitor and frame Jian Chengxi.
But
Stop with the but. Do you still want to marry Su Jinxing or not?
okay, I'll do it. Brother Jinxing, you forced me to do this. Jinxing, something bad happened. It's about the company's confidential information. Jian Chengxi leaked it.
Without evidence. Don't talk nonsense.
I'm not talking nonsense. The email that leaked the confidential information was sent from Jian Chengxi's computer.
Have Jian Chengxi come to my office.
What do you want from me?
Jian Chengxi, the company's project secrets. Did you leak them?
What secrets?
Stop pretending. We all know. You leaked the company's project secrets worth billions. Do you know how much loss this will bring to the company?
You also think I leaked it?
The confidential documents that were leaked were sent from your computer. And you have a motive.
Su Jinxing. 3 years of marriage, so this is what I am in your eyes. Su Jinxing. Since you've already decided it's me, why did you call me here?
I want to hear you say it yourself.
Hear me say what? Say that I did all these things? Fine. I leaked the trade secrets. Is that okay?
Jian Chengxi. You're fired.
The film was translated
Since
and
you're so restless.
narrated by M Media.
Then honestly, stay at home.
Jinxing. Look, she's still so arrogant after doing something wrong. In my opinion, we should announce her stealing company secrets to the entire industry. Let's see how she can be so smug.
The matter of leaking secrets is not allowed to be mentioned again in the future.
Jinxing, it's already like this, and you're still protecting her? How can you be worthy of your aunt and uncle?
She's pregnant with my child. I can't leave her alone.
I'm not wronged at all. Not sad at all. Fired is fired. I don't care anyway.
Doctor!
Miss Jian, your father's condition has worsened. Come to the hospital quickly.
2 hours later.
Doctor, how is my dad?
The situation is stable now, but Miss Jian, if you still don't give your father medicine in the future, I'm afraid his condition will continue to deteriorate.
No medicine was given.
Didn't you know? Your father's illness was originally getting better, but later the medical expenses ran out. When we contacted your husband, he told us to stop all the medicine. You should discuss it with your husband.
Su Jinxing, you're so ruthless.
It's so late, and you're still not back. You still know to come back.
Su Jinxing, have I done something wrong?
What?
If you don't want to pay for my dad's medical expenses, you should have said so from the beginning, but you hid it from me. What do you mean by lying to me again? Is it fun to make a fool of me?
About stopping the medication, it was my fault. I thought at first, you were with Su Yichin. So
you wanted my dad's life. It's all my fault. If I hadn't married you, my family wouldn't have gone bankrupt. None of this would have happened.
how do you know about the bankruptcy?
Does it matter? Su Jinxing, my dad always treated you like his own son. How did you treat him in return? How can you be so ungrateful?
Son? Jian Chengxi, the way your dad is. He deserves it.
What did you say?
I said your dad brought it on himself. Whether it's the company's bankruptcy, or him being in the hospital now, he deserves it all. A man like your dad is better off dead.
Su Jinxing, you're the one who deserves to die. I'm sorry. Su Jinxing, I didn't mean for this to happen. Hang in there. I'll call an ambulance right away.
Miss Jian, Mr. Su's injuries are not fatal. You can rest assured.
Thank you. Su Jinxing, I really hate you. But seeing you like this, why do I feel so much pain? If you hadn't ruined my
The film
family
was translated and narrated
and
by
hadn't
M
hurt my
Media.
dad, how great would that be?
The next day. Jian Chengxi. Do you hate me that much? Hate me so much that you want to kill me?
I'm sorry. I'll take care of you until you recover.
What do you mean, until I recover? Jian Chengxi. Where else do you want to go?
To a place where you're not.
What about your dad? Don't you care if your dad lives or dies?
Su Jinxing. No matter how much I do, you won't let my dad off, will you?
I promise you. To spare your dad's life. But prison. He has to go.
Su Jinxing. Why are you doing this? Why are you targeting me and my dad so much? What did we ever do to offend you? Yikan. Why are you here?
Chengxi, I heard you stabbed Su Jinxing. What's going on?
Su Jinxing bankrupted my family. and stopped my dad's medication. I acted on impulse.
What? He actually treated you like this? That's too much. What are you going to do?
I don't know either. He's threatening me with my dad.
Jinxie, wait for me. I'll definitely think of a way to help you leave him.
Okay. Ji and Jinxie, you stabbed brother Jinxing. And you still dare to meet Su Yichin here?
Hospital.
Brother Jinxing, are you alright? I heard that. That bitch Ji and Jinxie wants to kill you.
Don't call her a bitch every other word. She's your sister-in-law.
Brother Jinxing, she even used a knife on you. And you're still protecting her? Do you even know that she is now still having an affair with Su Yichin? Look,
Ji and Jinxie. You actually dare to betray me.
Brother Jinxing, she's betrayed you. How about we send her to prison? With the injury on you as proof, we can definitely get her convicted of attempted murder.
You should go back first. I have my own plans. Half an hour later, the emergency room. Where did you go?
To buy you porridge.
Ji and Jinxie. Now that things have come to this, you still dare to lie to me.
What's wrong?
Buying porridge is just an excuse. You were really meeting with Su Yichin, weren't you?
I didn't. I did see him. He heard that I stabbed you and was worried about me, so he came to check on me.
Worried about you? Who does he think he is? To be worried about you?
Su Jinxing. Can you talk properly? He's just a friend.
Just a friend? Back then, you said the child was his.
Back then, I was only thinking of divorcing you, and he was the only male friend had around me, so that's why.
Ji and Jinxie. To get rid of me. You really went to great lengths. Having someone break Su Yichin's legs?
Don't.
This is the consequence of not listening to me.
Su Jinxing. You bastard.
Ji and Jinxie, if you dare go looking for him, the Su family will disappear tomorrow.
Su Jinxing is threatening me with the friends around me. All you know how to do.
It works on you. Doesn't it?
Why have you become like this? Is it possible that in my life
The film
there's
was
no one besides
translated
you?
and narrated
Isn't having
by
me
M
enough?
Media.
Ji and Jinxie. If I ever find out again that you're with Su Yichin, the Su Corporation, your dad, your friends, I won't let any of them off.
Why? Su Jinxing. Why won't you just let me go?
Want me to let you go? Unless you die.
Su Jinxing. You can do whatever you want to me. But you can't hurt Yikan. Otherwise, I'll abort your child.
Say that again.
I said, if you touch Yikan, I'll abort your child.
Ji and Jinxie. I really underestimated you.
I was a venomous woman to begin with. So you better listen to me. Otherwise,
Fine. I'll let him go. I'd like to see. After the child is born, how else are you going to protect your lover? Find him and bring him back. Are you satisfied?
Baby. It's Mummy's fault. Mummy can't help it either. Uncle Shu has helped Mummy a lot. Mummy can't watch Dad break his leg. Yikan. Let's not meet again in the future.
Why? It's me. Where have I not done well enough?
You're very good. It's just that Su Jinxing knows we've met, and he got very angry. If we meet again, I'm afraid he'll attack you and the Shu Corporation.
Jinxie, please wait a little longer. The Zoo Corporation is trying to secure an investment from a foreign institution. As long as we get this investment, the Zoo Corporation won't have to be afraid of him anymore.
Are you challenging my bottom line?
I'm not.
You not? Then what is this? Or do you think having a child gives you a winning weapon? I'm warning you. If you want you and the people around you to be well, then don't challenge my bottom line again. Zhang Yuan, CEO of a foreign investment company.
Zixi, Mommy's back.
Director John, about the collaboration, what do you think?
I'll think about it.
See Director John out.
Okay. Mrs. Zhang, this way, please. This bracelet. Zixi. Are you Zixi? I'm Mommy.
It's just a bracelet. Bye-bye likes it. Just give it to her.
You clearly know. This necklace is the only memento my mother left me.
She's Jian Chengxi's mother. She's actually so rich. But she and Jian Chengxi haven't seen each other for so many years. Even if I impersonate her, I probably won't be found out, right? Mommy? You're my mommy. Child, Mommy has finally found you.
Uncle.
Jinxing, I heard that Jian Tiancheng's debt has been paid off. What do? He caused me and your father to suffer so much. We can't let him off easily.
If we continue to target Jian Qianshen, Chengxi will definitely guess it. When that happens, she and I. Jian Qianshen has always been a legitimate businessman. I still can't find a way to deal with him.
Su Jinxing, someone so smart. If he wants to deal with someone, how could he not be able to? It seems he really is bewitched by that woman, Jian Chengxi.
Yikan. Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just that I've implicated you. You were okay that day, right?
I'm pregnant. Su Jinxing still has some reservations about me.
Then what are you going to do? Are you still planning to leave Su Jinxing?
The film was translated and
He won't let
narrated
me
by
leave.
M Media.
Actually, I have a way. As long as you get an abortion, Su Jinxing definitely won't be able to stand it.
Yikan. What are you talking about? These are two different things. I would never sacrifice this child in order to leave.
Jinxie, I didn't mean to really get rid of this child. I know people at the hospital who can forge an abortion certificate. It can be done.
I'll consider it.
Are you still reluctant to leave Su Jinxing?
I don't know.
Think it over. And then tell me. Just remember, I'm always behind you.
Yikan. You don't have to be like this. I can't give you what you want.
But I like you. and I'm happy to be good to you. It doesn't matter if I don't get a response.
Assistant.
President Su, the madam is meeting with Zhu Yichin.
Uncle. I'll go first.
Okay. Got it.
Leave this matter to me. Don't worry, I will definitely take care of her.
Jinxing. Jinxing. Is this 1-0? Come quickly. Come quickly.
Emergency.
Mr. Su has lost too much blood. Our hospital's blood bank is insufficient.
Draw mine. I'm the same type as him. Both are type O.
Mrs. Su, you're pregnant. You're not suitable for donating blood.
I'll take responsibility if anything happens.
Mrs. Su, have you thought about it?
Child. I'm sorry. It's not that mommy doesn't care about you. It's just that mommy can't just stand by and watch daddy die.
Hospital.
Miss Jian, after this blood donation, your child has a risk of miscarriage.
You just had surgery. You should lie down and rest.
What? You still care about me? Don't think I don't know. You went to see Su Yichin today.
You beat him up for no reason. Of course I had to see him.
If you weren't planning to move into his house, I would hit him.
He knew I was moving that day and came to help me. Didn't I say before? I'm going to my mother's house. Why are you so suspicious now?
Mr. Su, according to our assessment, you have bipolar disorder. The main manifestations are elevated mood, easy to get angry, and other symptoms.
Could it be that I'm really overthinking things? Should I tell Chengxi my condition? Never mind. Tell her. I'm afraid it will only make her want to escape me more. Even if I misunderstood you, it was because of you and Su Yichin meeting so often.
He and I met. Wasn't it because you bullied me? If you hadn't been so aggressive, I wouldn't have.
I'm sorry. Dad. Mommy, I'm sorry.
The film was
I've fallen in love with Jian
translated
Chengxi.
and
I don't want to
narrated
lose
by
her.
Media.
From now on, I will never bully you again.
You mean?
I won't target your family anymore. Let's live well together.
With my dad like this, I have no choice.
Then what do you want me to do?
If my dad wakes up, let's start over. I'm going home now to help you pack your things.
Assistant. Contact Qin Lao to arrange surgery for Jian Tianchen.
The medical master, Qin Lao, isn't he retired? Doesn't he perform surgeries anymore?
With my Su Jinxing's reputation, he won't refuse. Also, investigate. Who exactly wants to kill Chengxi?
Hello? Director Zhang, we found out. Su Jinxing is Su Mijin's child. After Su Mijin and his wife died, Su Jinxing was adopted by Zhang Yunhai, and his name was changed. I'm here to thank you for saving Zixi.
Chengxi is my wife. It's only right that I save her.
I heard you're Simujin's child. You probably don't remember me. I was best friends with your mother. When you were little, I even held you. Child, where is your mother buried? I want to visit her.
Visit her for what? To see her make a fool of herself.
What do you mean by that?
Stop pretending. Jian Chuanshen, for the sake of the company's management rights, caused my father's death. I don't believe you don't know about it.
Jian Tiansheng for the sake of management rights. Jinxing, are you misunderstanding something? Back then, it was your father and Zhang Yunhai who were fighting for the company. Jian Tiansheng only fought back.
You, to shirk responsibility, can really say anything, can't you?
If you don't believe me, go investigate yourself. My conscience is clear.
Could it be that what she said is true? Zhang Yunhai lied to me. Find out. Why my father was kicked out of the Jian Corporation back then. What was the reason?
Brother Jinxing, how did you get so badly injured? Did that woman Jian Chengxi do it again?
It has nothing to do with her. It was because I was saving her that I got stabbed.
Saving her? Brother Jinxing, why did you save her? She's the daughter of the man who killed your father.
Bye-bye. I've fallen in love with Chengxi. I want to live a good life with her.
You've fallen in love with Jian Chengxi. Why? Brother Jinxing, how am I inferior to her? Just how am I inferior to her?
Sit.
What's wrong with her?
It's nothing. Her? Just throwing a childish tantrum.
Jian Chengxi, do you know why Brother Jinxing is targeting your father? If you want to know, come meet me at the coffee shop right away.
Oh right. I forgot to bring my razor. I'll go back and get it.
Jian Chengxi, do you think Brother Jinxing could ever like you? Don't be naive. Let me tell you. You are the daughter of the man who killed his father. He's approaching you with a purpose.
Narrated by M Media.
Killed his father.
Yes. Back then, your father drove Brother Jinxing's father out of the company, leading to his suicide.
How could that be?
Believe it or not, your call.
Mommy, did Jinxing's parents' death really have something to do with Dad?
It's somewhat related. But that's because Su Jinxing's father wanted to take over the company, so your father kicked him out. His father's death was not what we wanted to see.
So, Jinxing hates me. Hates my father. Everything between us is fake. Everything between us is fake.
Why didn't you answer the phone? What's wrong?
Su Jinxing. Was everything between us all part of your plan?
What are you talking about?
Su Jinxing. I know everything. You hate my father for driving your father out of the company, so you meticulously planned all of this. Our marriage is also a step in your plan. Am I wrong?
Chengxi. I admit. My initial intentions for approaching you were impure, but my heart is true. And I've now decided to let go of the hatred and decided to live a good life with you.
Is what you're saying true?
I swear. If I said a single lie, I will lose you forever.
Okay. I believe you.
Uncle.
Jinxing, I heard Bye say that you're planning to live a good life with Ji and Chengxi. Have you forgotten how your parents died?
Jian Tiansheng did it for the management rights. Jinxing, are you misunderstanding something? Back then, it was your father and Zhang Yunhai who were trying to seize the company. That's why Jian Tiansheng fought back.
If there are other secrets to Dad's death, then Zhang Yunhai definitely can't get away with it. Let's stabilize him for now. Of course, this revenge must be taken. This time, it's not just Ji and Tiansheng. I also want Zhang Yuan. Life is worse than death.
He lied to me.
Chengxi, what's wrong with you?
Yikan. What to do? Jinxing wants to deal with my parents.
What's he going crazy about again? Okay, don't cry. Let me help you think of a way. Chengxi, what are you going to do now?
Go to a hotel for the night. I don't want to see Su Jinxing right now.
Okay, I'll take you there.
Brother Jinxing, you want to live a good life with Jian Chengxi. But she doesn't think so.
Ji and Chengxi. It seems I've been too lenient with you. Haven't found the madam yet? You yesterday. Were you with Su Yichen?
I just ran into him by chance. Afterwards.
Just ran into him by chance. And then you and he were intimately hugging each other. Ji and Chengxi. And here I was, still hoping to have a good life with you. You don't deserve my trust.
To be with me
The
properly.
film was
Su
translated
Jinxing.
and
I heard
narrated by
everything
M
yesterday.
Media.
You're about to deal with my parents, aren't you?
You heard everything? I didn't.
You didn't what? You say it. I believe everything you say. You say you won't deal with my parents, okay?
I won't let your parents off.
Why? Su Jinxing. Didn't you promise me? You said you'd let it go.
Enough. Such stupid words. Only a fool like you would believe it. I'll never forgive the one who wronged my parents. We're sworn enemies. Haven't you heard of that?
So, you were lying to me.
Yes. Chengxi. I'm sorry. I'll explain to you when I get back.
Actually, I have a way. As long as you abort the child, Su Jinxing definitely won't be able to bear it.
Yikan. I want to abort the child.
Okay, I'll help you.
President Su, something bad has happened. She went to the hospital for an abortion.
Stop her quickly. I'll be right there.
Miss Jian, have you really thought it through? After the anesthesia, there's no turning back.
Damn it. Why is it so slow?
Su Jinxing. I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore.
Jinxing. I was wrong. I should have explained it to you sooner. Don't do anything stupid.
Doctor. Let's do it.
She really got rid of our child. Where is Jian Chengxi? Where is my child?
Yikan. I can't do it. I really can't do it. I can't abandon this child. Can you help me forge an abortion certificate?
Okay. Child. Jinxing got rid of it.
The child wasn't hers alone. What right does she have to make decisions on her own?
All this is your fault.
What right do you have to say that to me? Doesn't she just want a divorce? I'll grant you this adulterous couple what you want. Divorce then. Jian Chengxi. I don't want it anymore.
Isn't this what I've been longing for? But why does it hurt so much? When I hear him say he doesn't want me,
Are you okay?
how could this be? He agreed to the divorce. I'm happy it's happening.
Let's go.
Divorce certificate? Jian Chengxi. Don't let me see you again.
Okay.
The film was translated
Su Jinxing.
and narrated by M Media.
Goodbye forever.
Jinxing, Uncle and Aunt are already at the airport. Let's go over too.
I can go by myself. You don't have to see me off.
Who said I was seeing you off? I'm going for work.
Yikan. You don't have to do this.
But I finally waited for you to get divorced. Jinxing, give me a chance. Okay?
I'm sorry. I don't plan to be in a relationship for now.
Then I'll wait for you.
Chengxi. Do you hate me that much? No. I don't believe it. Go to the hospital and investigate Madam's records. I need to see her abortion. Full information.
Yes, by the way, President Su, we found out that your father was kicked out of the Jian family back then because he wanted to seize control of the business. And all of this was instigated by Zhang Yunhai.
Zhang Yunhai. You've been lying to me for so many years. Collect evidence of Zhang Yunhai's crimes.
Brother Jinxing, I'm back.
John, bye-bye. You dare to come back.
Brother Jinxing, you don't know yet, do you? I'm not the president of Yu Group. Not the Zhang Bye from before. That you can manipulate at will.
I remember. The president of Yu Group is an old man in his 70s, right?
It seems your information isn't up to date. My old man died a few days ago. I inherited his estate and immediately returned to the country to see you.
It seems that after she went abroad, she still can't bear to give up the life of luxury. Marrying an old man. How ridiculous. Back then, I was actually fooled by this woman. What do you want from me?
Nothing. Just catching up.
I have nothing to catch up with you about. Please leave.
Alright. Anyway, in the future, we'll have plenty of opportunities to meet. So Jinxing, you framed my father and got him imprisoned. And you made that
Film was
pervert
translated
torture me for
and
4 years.
narrated by
I will never let you go. Including Jinxing.
Locate a orange car for me immediately.
I've caught the person. I hope the 5 million you promised will be transferred to my account as soon as possible.
Don't worry. As long as you sleep with Jinxing and take pictures for me, money is not a problem.
Good. This is a good deal. Not only can I sleep with such a beautiful woman, but I can also get 5 million for free.
How dare you? You actually dare to touch my woman.
Sue, President Sue, I didn't know she was your woman. It's all Jiang bye-bye. She tricked me into doing this.
Get out.
John, bye-bye.
Jiang bye-bye. You actually set me up. President Sue has already found the hotel. Just wait to be retaliated against.
I'm afraid of him. I'm now the president of HU Group. I'd like to see what he can do to me.
Damn it.
Jinxing, how are you?
I'm so hot. I'm so hot.
He actually dared to drug you. I'll take you to the hospital.
Su Jinxing. I feel so uncomfortable. Please help me. Su Jinxing. I feel so uncomfortable. Please help me.
I hope you won't regret it.
How could this happen? Su Jinxing. I feel so uncomfortable. Please help me.
Jinxing still loves me, right? But
Assistant.
starting now. Dealing with the HU Group.
President Sue, HU Group is an overseas group. If we compete head-on with it, the company will suffer heavy losses. Do you want to?
Go do it immediately.
Jinxing, where have you been?
Yikan. I slept with Su Jinxing.
What? Why?
Zhang Beibei drugged me and hired someone to rape me. Su Jinxing came to save me. And then we...
It's okay. It's fine as long as you weren't willing.
Don't you mind?
It's impossible to say I don't mind. But, Jinxing, I love you. For you, I can learn not to mind.
Yikan. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
All right. Stop crying, or your eyes will be swollen tomorrow. Aunt might think I'm bullying you.
How could that be? You never bully me.
I have something
The film
important
was
to discuss with you.
translated and
Tomorrow,
narrated by
let's go to the cafe.
Media.
Okay.
See which wedding dress you like.
Let's go with this one.
Okay, this wedding dress suits you very well.
Wedding dress. Jinxing. You just slept with me. And now you're here trying on wedding dresses with him. How can you be so cheap?
Jinxing was drugged. It wasn't voluntary.
I think she was very willing. She was calling my name so happily. You don't know, do you? Right? What? Can't I even tell the truth? Are you in such a hurry to marry him? Jinxing, I'm sorry.
Get out.
It's useless. My illness won't get better. I will still hurt Jinxing.
Su Jinxing, are you crazy? For the sake of Ji and Chengxi, are you going to put the entire Su Corporation into it?
Instead of yelling here, you should go back sooner. And let your Hiyu group go bankrupt slower.
Brother Jinxing, I promise you I'll let Ji and Chengxi go. But can you also let Hiyu group go?
Do you think you still have a chance? The fact that you murdered your husband. I've already called the police.
You? How could you know?
Taper. Can't contain the fire after all.
Su Jinxing, I hate you. If it wasn't for you, my dad wouldn't have gone to jail. And I wouldn't have been tormented for 4 years by that pervert, ruining my life.
All of this is because of you. You brought it upon yourself.
Su Corporation competes head-on with Hiyu Group. Su Corporation is badly damaged. Hiyu Group goes bankrupt.
He did this. Is it for me? So what if it's for you? I have nothing to do with him anymore.
2 months later.
Zixi, what gift do you want for your birthday? Mommy will buy it for you.
No need. It's enough for me to have mommy with me.
You just say nice things to make me happy. What's wrong? Chengxi, you're not pregnant, are you? Look at the nonsense I'm talking. You and Yichin haven't slept together. How could you be pregnant?
Su Jinxing, I'm so uncomfortable. Can you help me? Mommy, let's go to the hospital.
Hospital.
Zixi, what's going on? Zixi, what on earth is going on?
It's Su Jinxing's. Last time I was drugged. He came to save me.
So, what are you going to do
Film
with the
was
child?
translated
You and Yishin are about to get
narrated
married.
by M Media.
I don't know either.
What's going on? You should discuss it with Yichin.
6 years ago.
Jinxing. Tomorrow is my birthday. Buy it for me as a birthday gift, okay?
I'm very busy. No time.
Yikan. Let's meet tomorrow. I have something to tell you.
Jinxie, what do you want me for?
Yikan. I'm sorry. I'm pregnant.
It was from the kidnapping. So what are you going to do?
I want to give birth to him. If you mind, we can call off the engagement.
After all these years, it seems that I still haven't entered her heart. I don't mind. Keep it. I will treat him like my own child.
Thank you, Yikan.
Hospital.
Mommy, I'm here at the hospital to get some medicine. I'll be there in a bit. Is he sick? Why so much medicine? It's not too serious, is it?
Go if you want to.
Psychologist. How could this be? Doctor. The person who just went out, is there something wrong with their mental state?
What is your relationship with Mr. Su? If you don't tell me, then I'm very sorry. I need to protect the patient's privacy.
I'm his wife.
So you're Miss Jian. When I was treating Mr. Su, I often heard him mention you.
Doctor, my husband. How is he?
Mr. Su has bipolar disorder.
Bipolar disorder. What kind of illness is that?
It's a common mental illness. After getting it, patients will have high emotions, be prone to irritability and anger, have wild thoughts, etc. Mr. Su has this disease. It's been 5 years.
So at that time, his temper worsened. He often suspected me and Yikan. Is it because he's sick?
Where are you running off to?
How did I not notice it? His state at that time was clearly not right. Doctor, how is he now? Can he still be saved?
Can only be suppressed. But as a family member, you should pay more attention to the patient's emotions and urge him to get timely treatment.
I'm now not his family member anymore. Thank you, Doctor.
Jinxie, are you worried about Su Jinxing?
Yikan, it seems I've always misunderstood him. I disliked his bad temper, his paranoia, but it was only because he was ill. I
film
hated
was
him for not
translated
keeping his
and
promise to deal with my
narrated by
parents,
M
but
Media.
he had already contacted Dr. Chin to treat my dad.
So? Do you want to call off the engagement?
The invitations have already been sent out. How can you call it off so easily?
So it's just because the invitations have been sent out, and not because you don't want to.
I'm just worried about him. When he has an episode alone, I don't know what to do.
I have something to do. I won't be able to make it to the dinner tonight.
Why is it just you? Where's Yichen?
He has something to do. He can't come.
Yichen, do you mind this child? Looking like this. Something definitely happened.
Mommy. Su Jinxing has bipolar disorder. I'm very worried about him.
Zixi, you're about to marry Yushen. Su Jinxing, just forget about him.
I want to forget too. But Mommy, I can't forget. Sometimes I even think, if only I hadn't gone abroad back then.
Don't tell me you still want to be with Su Jinxing? What about Yichen then? Since you don't love him, Then why are you with him?
I thought I could forget Jinxing if I left him. I thought I could eventually fall in love with Ekin over time. But, Mommy, it's so hard to forget someone.
Zixi, since you've chosen Yuchen, you have to keep going. Feelings can't be changed back and forth. You have to pay for your choices. Alright, go wash your face. It's all smeared from crying. So Jinxing, I heard from Zixi that you have bipolar disorder. Is it true?
Jinxing. How would she know?
So it's true. So Jinxing, you've got a mental illness. Why are you still bothering my daughter? Do you want her to live in pain for the rest of her life?
Auntie. I know I'm not good enough for Jinxing. I will get good treatment. Before my condition improves, I won't disturb Jinxing.
Don't. You should never see her again. I know. Your illness is incurable. Even if your condition is stable now, it will relapse in the future. I can't just stand by and watch Zixi jump into this fire pit with you.
How did I get here? I clearly promised Mummy that I would be with Ekin. I had some things I forgot to take with me, so I wanted to come and see.
Then, coming.
For years. And you still haven't thrown it away?
Want some water, Jinxing?
Su Jinxing, do you need me?
Doctor, if I get good treatment, can I
The
avoid
film
causing
was
harm to the people around me?
translated and narrated
Impossible.
by M Media.
Treatment is a long process. During this time, the patient will more or less cause physical and mental harm to their family.
I'm sorry, Jinxing. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I don't need it anymore. You should just be with Su Yichen.
Are you being honest? Okay. I hope you don't regret it.
One month later. Tomorrow, Zia Group's young master marries Ji and Jinxing.
Jinxing.
Su Jinxing. If you bother my wife again, I'll call the police.
No way. I can't let Jinxing marry someone else.
My Zixi is getting married tomorrow. Jinxi, are you still thinking about Su Jinxing? What are you doing here?
Auntie. I'm here to see Jinxing.
Jinxing is getting married tomorrow. Don't bother her.
Auntie. I won't give up. Until I see her.
You wait. You should still go back. Jinxing said that she is already over with you. She doesn't want to see you.
She is going to leave me after all.
Mommy. Who is it? Why are you talking for so long?
Jinxing, it's not that Mommy doesn't want you to be happy. It's just that Su Jinxing's illness. It's a delivery guy. Wrong delivery. I pointed him in the right direction.
Jinxing. Go find him. These days, I've been thinking a lot. I used to think that with time, you would eventually fall in love with me. But so many years have passed. The person you love is still only Su Jinxing.
But you.
I'm fine, Jinxing. Jinxing. You just need to know that my happiness is seeing you happy.
Yikan. I'm sorry.
Come on. One last hug.
At this
The
time,
film was translated and narrated by
the wedding should be
Media.
starting, right?
Su Jinxing. Why are you still sleeping? Wake up. Wake up.
Jinxing. You are my whole world. Loving you. Su Jinxing.
Sleeping pills.
Come quickly. Someone here has committed suicide by taking sleeping pills.
Emergency.
Although you say you don't need me, I still love you. Su Jinxing. After you wake up, how about we remarry?
Have you thought it through?
In this life, I only want him.
Since that's the case, Mommy has something to say to you too. Su Jinxing, actually, on the eve of your wedding, he came to find you. Mommy lied and said you didn't want to see him. I didn't expect he would choose to commit suicide in the end.
Mommy. Why?
He had bipolar disorder. Mommy didn't want you to marry into hardship.
But I love him. I'm willing to be with him as he slowly gets better.
Mommy understands. Since you've chosen him, Mommy will grant your wish. Mommy will also help him find a way to get treatment.
You're awake.
What are you doing here?
Jinxing. I didn't marry Shu Yikan. From now on, I'll be with you, okay?
Is it because I attempted suicide?
No. It's because I love you. I want to be with you. Jinxing. I'm pregnant. Let's live well together from now on. Okay.
Pregnant?
It was from the last time at the hotel. It's just a pity that last child was accidentally miscarried by me. Otherwise, he would have had an older brother or sister.
That last child. Wasn't it miscarried in the hospital?
Jinxing. I'm sorry. I lied to you. Our first child was miscarried because Zhang Bebe pushed me.
John, bye-bye. It's really letting her off easy.
Okay, she's in jail now. That can be considered retribution.
Su Jinxing, you're finally awake. If you didn't wake up, Jinxie's eyes would have been swollen from crying.
From now on, I won't let her shed another tear.
I hope you mean what you say. Otherwise, I'll still take her back.
Don't worry. I won't give you the chance.
2.5 years later.
Alright, it's time to go back. We've been out for so long. The little one must be crying.
If I had known it would be like this, I wouldn't have had a child in the first place.
Mr. Su, you can't say that. Otherwise, the child won't let you hold them.
Yes. Mrs. Su.